Hello, let me go ahead. Hold on. Hello, coconuts. Welcome in. This is loud. Take it back a notch. Okay, we are working on the coloring calendar. We have Miss January here, and I'm really excited to color her. I think she is so stunning, beautiful, perfect. I'm excited. I have no idea what the vibes are for her. I don't know exactly what I want to do yet, but you know, I'm ready. I'm ready for the twists and turns of this page. I haven't colored like a larger piece like this, like a full-size piece, in a minute. So let's see what she's giving. I don't have any expectations. So I'm just putting my page protector behind her. We'll start off with her super delicious melanated, soon to be melanated skin. I hope everyone's doing well. Welcome in. Okay. Sippity dippity. All right, let me move this out the way, move this out the way. All right, I'll let a few people join. Hey, hey, hey. All right, I'm gonna prop this up over here. That's not gonna work. All right. How you guys doing? I'll let a few more people trickle in, and I will start swatching. How you guys doing? I don't know what this music is. Who are you? I don't want to hear nobody yapping. All right. Hey, hey, welcome in. I don't know. Oh, let me pin this. Hey, Miss Coco, you gotta let us know when you're gonna go on. How would I let you know? How you want me to do that? All right. And then I'm gonna pin this. All right. This is the 2025 calendar, and I'm coloring January right now so I can hang her up on the wall. I'm very excited. So you can see the other side. This is what the other side of the calendar looks like. Section for notes. Have all of the days of the calendar. Love that font. Very cute. Very lovely. Very stunning. Okay, let's get into the moves. We got some people in here. All right. Let's see what color I want to start with. Not a fine tip, child. Put that back. All right, I'm gonna start off with terracotta. Do I want to do like a fun eye look? You know what? Hell yeah. Why not? Why not? All right, so I'll leave some lid space. This is terracotta by Ohuhu. Welcome in, everybody. I'm using Ohuhu alcohol-based markers right now. For those of you who are new, all the supplies that I use and love will always be linked in my Amazon storefront, which you can find in my bio. And I plan on making her nice and glowy, so hopefully everything goes according to plan. But you never know. So I'm gonna leave that immediate lid white so we can come in and add a little makeup later on. I don't know what technique I'm gonna use for the hair. I gotta start thinking about that. Because this is not typical Coco curl. So I'm gonna have to be strategic in how I capture the texture that I'm going for here. Hey, hey. There's not a whole lot of skin here, so hopefully we can make some good progress tonight. I would love to get this pretty much wrapped up tonight if we can, but that's all up to me and my speed. But I would like to post this tomorrow before we get too deep into 2025, because you know how time likes to get away from you. I saw someone say, look, tomorrow is going to be the 4th of July. And you know what? It's a little kiki, it's funny, but it's true. We have to move quickly, people. Time waits for no one. And it's actually spooky. And the older you get, the faster time goes. So, each year is faster than the last. All right. They're gonna take one line bites. Let's not even put that out there, okay? I feel like the hair. I don't feel like the hair anything. I don't know. I'm not about to lie, because I don't know. I don't even know what technique I have in the toolbox for what I'm envisioning. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we'll let that dry. Flutter fingers. Take a sippity sip sip. Hey, Stunning K. All right. I'm gonna come in and start to add my first layer of shading. And I'm just using the same terracotta color. Coming in. And adding that shading, you know. Adding my little Rembrandt triangle. Bringing this down. I know terracotta definitely likes to separate, which I don't mind because I go over it with colored pencil. But I always, every time I use terracotta, there will be separation. Every time. Every time. I don't know what it is about this color. Maybe it's just super saturated, but there's never a doubt in my mind that it's gonna do that. And it ain't stopping nothing. Alright. Y'all see I'm moving at the speed of light. I know y'all see that. Okay. Like, what? I ain't never seen Coco move so fast, y'all. New year, new me, purr. Okay. Exactly, man. I ain't scared of no separation because I already know I got something for it. The separation should be scared of me. Because I'm not playing it. Hey, Coco, bro. Alright, I'm going to come in with reddish brass by Ohuhu, color E120. And start to deepen up some of those shadows that we want to define. I'm trying to read the chat at the same time, but you already know. When I have the markers out, I gotta circle back. I've got to circle back. I'll see y'all in a minute. I'll have you know, when I used to do like my fashion illustrations in school, I used to draw really fast. I wasn't doing all this detail, but I was the fastest in the land. Okay, Coco, bro, I'll check my messages. I will make sure I'll check that. Thank you. I never get notifications when I get a message on there. It's like in a whole separate folder. And every time I go in there, I'm like, wow, so many people have asked me questions in here. My apologies. Whoops. And this is terracotta again. What paper do you suggest to I'm assuming you're saying to print the coloring pages? I use marker paper made by Ohuhu mostly. It's nice and smooth, and it's usually, pretty good with my printer. There was one point where my printer stopped printing on it, but then it stopped having that issue. I don't know if anyone's ever had that. Like, it just was not compatible for like a week, and I was very confused. But that's the paper that I typically use. You're welcome. And in the Discord, there's some people that have dropped what they use. I think some people use Astro Bright. There's like a few different brands that people use that they've talked about in the general tab. So you can check that out as well. I need to dump my little shavings. There was lots of shavings in there. Alright. Ooh, recollections. I used to use that for greeting cards. I'm sure that's like nice and smooth. This brand is just from like a random craft store. I could never read the first word, but it says Create a Color, the Mega Sharpener, and then Statler. They're pretty good. Okay, that'll be my base color that I'm using. So I'm gonna come in with burnt ochre, and that is Caran d'Ache. I kind of like that too. This is burnt ochre, 50%. I usually used this combo. I don't know why I'm sitting here acting brand new. And then the 10% burnt ochre. And then for some depth, that's too red. Let's try burnt sienna. Yeah, burnt sienna. Okay. Sure. If you guys didn't see the last page we did, this was the last one we did together. I really like how the color pencil on the texture, like it really looks like canvas. It's really cool. And up here, like it looks like so matte, like so flat, I should say. I was like, whoa, this should be in a coloring book quality. This is a coloring calendar. Does that count? And it's pinned right here somewhere. All right. Let's get to work, folks. No, not really. It absolutely does. You're wrong. Next, we're going to start with the shading. This is Burnt Sienna by Caran d'Ache, and that's probably the darkest color I'm going to use. We'll see how it goes, but you should sell these coloring pages. Oh God! See now, Mal. See you done confused the op. You done confused them. Ooh, I put you on the alcohol markers. I love that. Why do you color on top of the coloring pencils? It creates a really smooth blend, and it just looks better, honestly. It does. Boom, boom. When am I going to restock? What's out of stock? We restocked last week. We restocked on Friday. Actually, technically halfway through Thursday. Is there a coloring book you're looking for that's not in stock? And this is the burnt ochre. I'm trying to move quick because, as Emerald shadily mentioned earlier, this fro is going to take us a minute or two. So I'm trying to move along. Can I just not work and watch you color all day? I don't see anything wrong with that, personally. Personally, that sounds like the plan. I mean, I see no issues. Cause I'm just gonna sit here and watch me color. I'm not doing anything else. Nothing. I'm gonna sit here with y'all and watch me color. Alright. Come back in with this darker color right in the shadow of the fro. Yeah, just do that. Just do that. Don't even worry about it. I'm not gonna tell. And the coconuts don't snitch. Okay? You ain't gotta worry about nothing with us. I'm gonna need you to start a new section because you imagine you're making the pencils look like a marker. Well, the base is marker. So everything below here is marker. And now I'm blending on top of the marker with colored pencil. It's the combo that makes the magic. Hey, Ree. All right. Now I'm going to add this lighter color in the middle. This is, I believe, the 50%. Yes, burnt ochre 50%. We do have bundles for volumes 1 through 4, and then a bundle for 5 through 8. I believe those sold out on Friday. But we're restocking again. We restock weekly, so always check in and see what's on the menu. Coco, me and my friends decided to conquer your book. Yes, I love that. Hannah says she's almost done. Thank you for your positivity. Emerald already came in and said it's going to take me the whole live just to do her hair. Okay. Which is not true. Hey. We had a whole 2-hour conversation about it this morning. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see what y'all come up with. Y'all planning and strategizing. That's what we like to see. Emerald, please. We will see, okay? We will. Yeah, I can see it now. Zooming right on past. Yes, I'm using Ohuhu alcohol-based markers as the base, and then using Caran d'Ache colored pencils to blend on top of the marker base. I am freezing, actually. Thank you for asking. As a matter of fact, I am. All right. Sharpen this a bit. For the skin, I used terracotta as the base in the first round of shading, and then I went in with reddish brass, E120, to do the darker shading. Hey, I don't like how that looks. Well, it still works. Recoloring roll, hey. Boom, 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 boom. 9 inches in Virginia. Whoa. We had just a little flurry. But when I went out there, I was instantly cold. And I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Just placed my first order. Can't wait. Yay! Thank you. I hope y'all realize I'm literally moving at the speed of light. Like, hello. I was doing some drafts because I'm working on book 2 with our publisher. And it was flowing so easily, I didn't even want to stop. But I was like, nah, I do want to hop on live and see my people. But when that happens, I'm like, oh, I'm in the flow. I'm in the flow. So I'm going to take advantage of this flow. Right? It's the combo. It's always the combo. You know, they're okay alone, but when they link up, ain't no telling. Ain't no telling. We are fools when we together. Maybe I'm good all by myself. Precisely. How do I choose my reference photos for drawing or for coloring? The process is a little different. For coloring, I look at the pose and the direction. And that's mostly what I look at when I'm searching. Like, okay, 3/4 profile, black woman, you know, Pinterest, hit it up. And then I'll go through and see, like, if I could find someone at a similar angle in a lighting scenario that I like. And then I'll use that as my reference. You're welcome. Stunning. Let's sharpen. Lauren tested. I definitely got Lauren when I first did it, and then when I colored it for the calendar, I said, "Oh baby, this Lauren. This Lauren for sure." Hey, Shake Raw. How you doing? All right. this color. I need to find something kind of in between. Like I need, let me do some of these shadows first. For these areas, I can come in with like a stronger pressure because I already know that I'm not gonna want to go much darker than that. Almost at the finish line with this pregnancy. Oh my goodness. Wow, time flies. Time flies. That baby is almost ready to come out. That's so exciting. Beyond exciting. All right. I don't often like have to replace, I would say, my color pencils. I'm constantly adding to my collection. The only pencils that really ever need to get replaced that don't necessarily get replaced are the white ones. I usually, let it get down to nub status before I come in and replace it. And it's usually against my will. It's usually everybody yelling at me that I need to replace my color pencil. I get attached. Finally started coloring. That's all that counts, okay? It may take you a little while, but you've arrived. Congratulations. Which one did you start in? Making our way down. And if anyone's looking for things, make sure you also, if it's not in the TikTok shop, always check shopcocomichelle.com, which is linked in my, let me not say nothing that's going to get me in trouble. TikTok shop is always the destination. But if it's not there, there's other places for you to look. And make sure, wink, wink. Last time I got in trouble for mentioning other places by name. So, TikTok is stressed. They're going through some things. And they're trying to protect what they got going on here. They say, hey, don't be talking about them other brands and them other sites. Don't even try it. Hey, Donna. Hope you're doing well. You know what, Logan? You're not alone. You are not alone. That is a common sensation, okay? People get very nervous, very anxious when it comes time to actually crack open the book. So, just work towards it. Just work towards it. They are very stressed. They are. They're trying to keep it all together, put on a brave face for the people, but, then they passing out violations like Tic Tacs. It's not that serious. It's not that serious. Okay? What you mad at me for? I don't have anything to do with this here government, okay? They don't listen to me. I cast my vote. They didn't give a hot dookie damn. So, don't ask me nothing about what's going on here. Giving me violations. I did nothing. Mook, you didn't want to mess it up? With those blessed hands, I don't want to hear it. But actual bullshit. It's a no, but not this year. Okay, okay, okay. The first time I read that, I read it as it's a no for this year. I'm like, you already declaring on January 6th it's a no for the whole year? But that's not what you were saying. I said, now hold on. Now, Savannah, slow down. Let's talk through this. Do like a little chin highlight in a minute. Love you too. It's the fact that my hands are literally icicles for me. It's not even cold in this room. It's just that once my hands get cold, it's over. It's done. I only have 2 of your books finished. Well, you beat me. I've only finished one of my own books. So I would say you're doing exceptionally well. I need to finish some books this year. I can't find my Valentine's Day books, the mini or the traditional size that I started. They're gone. My summer book, no, she's here. My volume 3, can't find her. I'm like, I was making excellent progress in those. Don't make me start from scratch now. I will if I have to, but I just don't understand where they could be. I'm starting to think Mr. Coco shipped them out to somebody. He thought it was fair game. Because books don't just walk out of the house. I don't know. Sorry, I was just chugging that. I was thirsty. All right. Let's come in. And this is Venetian Red. I'm going to use this to Blendiana. I know my drinks be sounding real cold. Today I just have a little ice water. Nothing too special. But it's mostly ice. More ice than water. More ice than water. And it just does everything I needed to do every time. I knew you meant ice, but it did kind of make me want some ice cream. Said, man, that do sound kind of good. I'm like, tonight, what skin colors are you using? So I used, base was terracotta YR5, and I used that 2 layers. So I did the base layer and then initial shading outline. And then my darkest shadows, I did reddish brass by Ohuhu E120, and put that in the eye sockets around this Rembrandt triangle and under her neck. And then I'm using some Caran d'Ache colored pencils on top. So I'm try and add a little highlight up in here, up in here. Just coming in, bring this down. You're welcome. Thank you. Blendiana. Going in. And this Venetian red, is this Venetian red? Yeah. I like to add where the highlight meets the shadow, because usually on skin in different lighting scenarios there's like a more saturated strip where the highlight meets the shadow, so I'm just kind of mimicking that. It's usually more visible on fairer skin tones, on the light brights. But Miss Lauren is gonna get the treatment because it adds depth. I'm just adding some brighter highlights within this highlight inception. And then getting this together. And also I'm gonna come in first with this lighter color on the chin. And right along here. And that brighter highlight. Come around to the ear. What is this techno sounding? Just chill. Just chill. I'm trying to play copyright free music, which means I can't play my usual lo-fi playlist because it just causes me all types of problems when I try to upload on YouTube. I'm still trying to find my vibe. So, bear with me in these difficult times. Yesterday was Mr. Coco's birthday. It was so nice. He had a great day. He's nice and old and crusty. Indeed, indeed. He shaved his beard off. I said, wow, 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 wow. Going back. Taking it back 10 years. My mom was like, oh my God, you look like you did when you were a kid. I'm like, yeah. We went and visited my baby niece. She didn't even know who that man was. She said, sorry to this man. I don't know who you are. But I know you need to unhand me. Has Michael seen him without a beard? He had no beard for most of, like, he just started doing his beard thing, like, maybe in the past 2 years. But most of the time, he had a lot of jobs where he had to be clean shaven. And then he was like, wait a minute. I don't work for nobody no more. And he grew his beard out. So see, no, I'm sure I probably wouldn't know a thing. That's what I should say. Actually, that's not true. He used to come in and out of a beard. Like, I remember Michael being a baby and Abubakar shaved his beard and Michael was like, whoa. Whoa. But then he'll keep it off for like months and then he'll grow back and then he'll cut it off and then he'll cut it off. He'll grow his hair out, then he'll shave it all off. Like, he's not really, like, I can't really nail down a look for the guy, you know what I'm saying? It all depends on his mood. I was about to do like a whole, let me show you his different facial hair, but then I was like, no, we're on schedule. When I met him, he had a very big beard and a lot of hair and a hat. He had a hat on. His eyebrows were just like so much eyebrows, so much beard. I was like, what does this man look like? I cannot tell. Who knows? All right, I'm gonna start the hair now. I'm done with her skin. I'm waiting to do the rest of the face because I don't know what my color palette is yet. So let's do the hair. Any second now. What is my technique for the hair? All right, let me pull up the way I colored her hair when I drew her digitally. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm gonna come in maybe with that brush. Yeah, I'm just gonna do natural fro color. I'm gonna do like a 1B vibe, you know. This is not dark enough. I did too many blondes in a row. I need a blonde break. I need a blonde break. All right. So I'm gonna come in. This is copper. Is the copper in the room with us? No. But we know who likes to lie to us all. They're gonna literally draw a name out of a hat and stick it on a marker cap and move on about their day. Each and every time. I really thought you were about to say chestnut brown. I tricked you. All right. I'm trying to think, like, what's the hand motion? What are we doing? All right. I think the first layer is just fill in. Let's not overcomplicate it. Let's just fill her in. And this is going to be the base color that we build on top of. So we will use this as our midtone. There will be shadows, there will be highlights. I just really wanted to have that kinky texture, and I think I'm gonna really get that when I do my color pencil work, because it's grainy and it will give you kind of like texture of hair without having to try hard, just by using it wisely. And that's what I want. So we need to have a nice dark base that we can put our shading on top of and our highlights on top of. So this is where we can just kind of relax. Doesn't even matter if we have overlaps or gaps because we're about to make this real kinky and real fro-like, and none of that's gonna even matter. Nothing even matters. Alright. We I don't know about finishing, but we getting some work done today. Finishing, that was ambitious. That was ambitious. I can't admit that. But we gonna color at the speed of light. That's what I know. It's 10 o'clock. Yeah, we could do some damage. We could do some damage. This color is copper, which is E130 by Ohuhu. She is so pretty. I look at her, I'm like, wow, she is so pretty. She is real cute. You can tell she look like her mama. And I don't look like my mama. I look like my daddy's mama. So again, these are Ohuhu alcohol markers, and I'm using the brush tip. So they have different kinds of tips that you can get. Everything is linked in my bio. Yes, I use references all the time. I'm not gonna lie, the hand is cramping. I don't know if I'm choking this marker trying to move fast or if it's the quick motions, the quick flick of the wrist, but right here in the side, my pinky, she's tightening up. Do I ever use the broad tips? If I have to. If I'm being threatened, yes. Or if the brush tip is running low on ink. Which honestly could happen right now because this is a big afro. Okay. She's been taking her Flintstone vitamins and drinking her water. Okay, the fro is froing. So we're gonna have to really say all the prayers. Hey, welcome in, thank you. Yeah, listen to Eric. Get you a fresh out the pack marker. Do not, and I repeat, do not play yourself. You will be pissed. And there will be very, very hard times ahead of you. This color is copper E130. And she's cute. She's really cute. Alright. You cannot skip, Miss Lord. How is this having you stressed? Ma'am? Now, just Savannah, slow down. Look how carefree I'm coloring, Bree. This barely like this so fun. Don't mind the tears on the page. That's just for blending. I'm having a good time. No, seriously though, this ain't too bad. We making our way downtown. Y'all cannot be stressed. Y'all can't be. I'm not even stressed. The tears are just for moisture. That's how you keep the marker from drying out. That's all. Y'all worried about the wrong stuff. Y'all gonna be just fine. Y'all can't skip Miss Lauren. She's the start of the month. Okay? Not the start of the month. That's not even what I meant to say. She's the start of the year. She's Miss January. You got to start the year off right. Why don't you do the color and download version? You know? Do the color and download version. She has just as much fro, but less background. You know why the glitter backgrounds have me in a chokehold? Because you don't have to worry about any streaks. You don't have to worry about drying out. Like, you can just stipple your way through the paint, you know? I need to find a new technique, though, that allows me to fill up a large area without having to worry, and when I have low energy because I just spent 6 years coloring in the page. The background, really, I'll be trying to give it crumbs. Like, these the last 2 crumbs I got left. You're gonna have to just take these and have a seat, okay, background? Because I don't have it in me. I don't. People be skipping months all the time and still own it. Yeah, I didn't color in December. I still haven't colored in December. Once I got sick, I was like, all coloring can go straight to 2025. I'll see you there. I'll meet y'all in the new year, because I don't want to color nothing. Not Nathan. And now it's like, I looked at the page and I said, yeah. December 2025, I kept it real cute. It's going to be a nice way to end the year. Not very low stress. There's not a face. It's 2 French braids into little space buns, okay? You don't got to do too much, okay? I thought about it a little more strategically this year. Because who the hell is going to do those little braids? Don did it. I opened that calendar up and I closed it right back. I said, let me just start fresh and pull out 2025, because I must have lost my mind when I did this. You never finished your bald baddie. You got to finish your bald baddie. Well, luckily, you get another bald baddie on page 2 of the calendar. You can't escape. You can't escape the bald baddie. It's like Groundhog Day. She just gonna keep popping up until you get it right. Do you ever wait until the end of the month to color the other months? Will it bleed through? Do I ever wait till the end of the month? Do you have to wait until the end of the month to color each month? It will bleed through to the month prior. So, like when you color, well, let me finish this so I don't get a streak. Like when you color February, it's gonna bleed through onto this part of January. So, you would probably want to wait if you're gonna use markers. Or you can use water-based markers. Because alcohol bleeds through everything, but water-based does not. This marker held up real good. Copper, you digress, because you still got a little something in you, too. You're not even down for the count. She said, and we could keep going. And we could keep going. Okay? We did it. Yeah, we did it. Yeah, we did it. Now I'm going to just give myself a quick hand massage. The marker stayed strong, but I did not. Golly. All right. Put this back. Take a sippity sip. Now that's what I'm talking about. Gold lips. Jail. This ain't Foxy Cleopatra. Alright, let me put these over here. Now, I'm going to make sure that this is in the right spot, first and foremost. Thank you. And then, no, that's Beyonce from Austin Powers. Wait, is that not? Wait. I said Foxy Cleopatra, then you said, okay. Now I'm going to come in. That was not an invitation for y'all to start shouting colors out. We are not even done with the hair. Stay focused. It's 2025 and y'all still got scattered brains. Stay on task. Thank you. Now, we're going to come in and let's see. Dark brown. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Sorry, y'all. I just gotta mute the distractors. We gotta stay focused. All right. I'm gonna come in with burnt sienna. And I'm going to start kind of hatching in some shading, just loosely. Because we want texture. That's the whole goal, okay? Texture. And we're really going to reinforce it with the colored pencil, right, people? Right. So I'm just, pitter-patter. Not too much. Be careful when you get around other objects. Okay, I like what's happening there. I like what's happening. And I have the digital version that I did up as my reference. So I'm using my own art as my own reference on however I did this the first time. Because I knew what I was doing when I did this last year. So let's not reinvent the wheel. So I'm using Ohuhu alcohol-based markers on top. This is burnt sienna on top of copper. And we're just using that scattered texture because we want to create some highlights in here while also creating a sense of texture. So, don't be stressed. This part is the best part. because you literally can't. You can't go wrong here. You can't go wrong. Let me not say you can't go wrong before somebody send me an angry email saying I did what you did and you said it couldn't go wrong and it was all wrong. It was all wrong. I'm like, dang fam, how you even did that? I didn't know you could mess it up that way. I learned something myself. It would be me sending the email. Not you, Mary. Not you. Now that's what I'm talking about. You could see the coils appearing before our eyes, and we haven't even gotten to business yet. Okay? I wouldn't send the email, but it would be all bad. It would be all bad. Thank you, Mel. I think as attached as I was to the Coco curl method, it was time. It was time. I'm trying to break myself out of it. It takes a long time to establish like artistic style, right? You have an art style that's identifiable. People look at it and they know it's you. And then what happens is you kind of settle into that, and it prevents you from being able to represent different kinds of people that don't fit into the art style that you've established. So now I feel like my art style and brand are recognizable enough where I can do other things and it still be identifiable as me, you know? So I'm happy to be able to get up in here. Get up in the roots. You know, it's like Beyonce had to wait before she could come out with the country album. She couldn't hit you with Cowboy Carter 10 years ago. She had to wait. She had to wait for the perfect moment. This is my Cowboy Carter. I'm back to my roots. This music is very cinematic and it's actually pissing me off. I'm like, what the freak? The royalty-free route is ghetto. I'm gonna just start this playlist from the top because I don't want epic orchestra. I want chill background music. Please and thank you. Just relax, YouTube. Just relax. Like making everything I say sound like I'm Morgan Freeman with that cinematic stuff. I don't like that. It's not that type of vibe. Did I sound more profound? Did I sound like somebody who knows something? Maybe I should keep it. I know everyone's saying that it was giving her that she about to come out with like a Tina Turner style rock and roll album. I know she come out with anything for that hair care line, a collaboration for a damn sneaker, anything that is not music or visuals. I'm gonna be upset. I felt myself about to crash out, and I decided against it. I just need her to read the room. Okay? Just read the room. Because if she drops a new hair rinse with Sacred, I'm flipping the table. I'm flipping it. Yes, ma'am. Ain't nobody asked you for that. I don't need a tour because I don't feel like giving her all my money all the damn time. Just, you sit down so we can sit down, okay? I want you to drop something I can listen to within my streaming subscription in the car at max volume. That's what I would like. Thank you. She's a billionaire. She simply does not need my coins more than I do. So just drop the music, babes. Just put the album out. Because when Renaissance was popping, I was saving my coins so that I could run my business and quit my job. Oh, that was so devastating. That was so incredibly devastating to watch. And my coworker literally flew to Sweden to see the first show and then went back the next day. She's posting pictures. I was like, wow, that looks incredible. Wow. Okay. She was like, no, it was a life-changing experience. I'm like, I know. If you could just not ever talk about that again, that would be great. That would be so helpful. If you could just never mention any of that again in a 4-mile radius of me. The initial shows don't have the new music. Okay. I see. Putting me on game. If she announces a tour, I don't know. Maybe I should have a coloring book ready to drop on the 14th to fund me to go to. Because I can't. January 14th to announce any kind of thing that involves coins when we are the brokest. We just got out of the holidays. Who here got money on January 14th? I got to replenish. Who has money in January? This is the brokest month of the year. And you're going to do it the day before payday for a lot of people? Come on. That's just inhumane. Right. Wait till people get their checks. I mean, I don't get tax refunds anymore as an entrepreneur, but you know, for the people out here working the good jobs, like, let people stack a coin or two. Tax season is where I have to pay a lot of money. That would do me no favors. But I can't think of myself. I'm going to put y'all first. But y'all need to save $16.95 of that tax check so you could buy this book so I could come with y'all. Okay? Save me $17 so I could come with you. Cause I don't get no tax refunds. I don't get that. Uncle Sam comes knocking with a pitchfork and a torch. And I'm like, go away. Round 1. Complete. Hello. The hella taxes. Hella. And I live near, I live one town over for where Uncle Sam was born. I didn't even know he was real. Every time I pass that sign, like, the home of Uncle Sam, I'm like, do not advertise that. I've been wanting to egg that little sign. Ain't nobody a fan of him. Go away. You want to run that sign over. Literally go away. Okay, now the emo music. Sir, we black, move on. Thank you. Even though I used to like a little emo music. I can't lie. Used to have little Happy Bunny wristbands. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Little Linkin Park or whatever. Little Egg Girl. I know I want to. Alright, I'm coming in. Oh my God. We're in the business of misery. Let's take it from the top. You got the body of an hourglass. It's like a clock. I was into the misery business. Most certainly. Most certainly. But she's black. We've all agreed. We've all agreed that she's one of us. And we're not giving her back. At all. I used to be bumping Paramore on my Zune. Do y'all remember Zunes? I didn't have an iPod until I was older. But I did have a Zune. And my friend's brother stole it from me and then denied it. But I know for a fact he stole it. But that's okay. I had a Zune. And I used to be bumping Paramore with my colored skinny jeans matching my Converse. It was a look. It was an entire look. What color pencil? This is just black, and this is my Caran d'Ache. So I'm just kind of like making it look a little more fuzzy. So I'm not applying so much pressure where it loses the texture. Just kind of going over it. This sounds so crazy because I forget that you were my daughter's age. Yes. I was rocking MP3 players. That was my era. I was not in the Walkman era. I had one in elementary school. You know, I feel like millennials, we crossed over into everything because I had cassette tapes. I had CDs. I transitioned into the MP3 player and then, you know, iPod and all that. I went through all of that. No problem, Donna. I had a boombox. I used to record tapes on it and stuff. Record the radio on a cassette tape. My first car had a CD player and a cassette player. And I had like this thing where it was like a cassette with an aux cord attached. And you put the cassette in and then you plug the aux cord into your phone. Into the ear jack part. And then you could play your MP3s from your phone through the cassette. I don't know if y'all know about that. We was making it work. And that was like sophisticated. And I got it from Radio Shack. So, they gone. R.I.P. Radio Shack. Because I was really up in there. Yours was pink. Oh, that's cute. Mine was black. I didn't have a cute one. Oh my God. I had like a minute and 30 seconds of a live recording of Usher in concert as my voicemail. I think that's a great way to deter anyone from leaving you a voicemail, because who on earth is going to listen to a minute and a half of just literal screaming? That didn't make any sense. None. I had the ringback tones. The ringback tones, those always got me in trouble. Like, you take that off your phone. But the thing about a ringback tone is once you have a ringback tone, you never can get rid of a ringback tone, because now it's just going to play Beethoven. If you do not choose the song, you will have classical music playing every time someone calls you. Pick something. Might as well make it Fresh as I'm Is. Might as well make it Unpredictable by Jamie Foxx. Once you enter the ringback tone, you can never leave. You're going to have to get a new phone, babe. They never let you take that off your phone. Ever. Ever. I was like, wow. Guess this is the life you choose. There's someone right now who can't get a ringback tone off their phone. There has to be. There has to be one person who still has a ringback tone that they cannot get off their phone. My ex knew anytime he messed up by his... Oh my God. The subliminals. There was no greater time for subliminals than that era. The early 2000s, because we had MySpace top 8. Top 8s were ruining friendships across the country. Okay? We had AOL away message. You take your best friend's initials out the bio. You know, your away message, you have all your friend group initials in there. You take that out, you don't even got to say nothing. And watch it all unfold. You didn't have to say a single word. Not one. And the group was in shambles when you got to school. In shambles. You will have a note in your locker by the time you get there. You are done. Oh my God, the Fave 5 circle. Emo lyrics in the way message. Hello. Then you put your boyfriend's initials in there with the bracket with the, with the broken heart. We didn't really have emojis. We were making it work. Like, uh-oh. What happened there? Yeah, we got emojis at home. We got emojis at home, okay? What a time, what a time. All the homemade emojis. Mind you, we were literally coding. We were coding our MySpace layouts. We were coding our Neopets and stuff. Hello. Self-taught. Women in STEM. That's me. Peep the credentials. Just making stuff up. handwritten lyrics falling and everything. Hello? This is from the 2025 coloring calendar. And I should have it linked right around here. Yeah, I had all the customized backgrounds. All of them. The last MySpace, and if I could get back to my MySpace, this should be the profile that is still there. I had made a background. I had taken everything off my page, right? So I didn't have a top anything. I had a top one, which was my high school boyfriend, top one. And it was just him. I had my profile, my age, location, which was made up. It was like somewhere in Africa. And then the layout was just like 4 cards fanned out, and they were the different queens, like Queen of Spades, Queen of Hearts, Queen of Diamonds, and Queen of Clubs, and they were all my picture. I turned myself into the queens of a deck of cards. And I like made it so it was like flipped and everything, like a real queen card, and it was fanned out in the corner. Ate them up. People messaging me. Can you make me one? If the price is right. What you trying to do? What you trying to do? Okay? Always been an entrepreneur. She said that tracks. Dead tracks. My phone still calls me Queen Andrea from when I set up my iPod Touch back in 2009. I'm like, you don't have to call me Queen anymore. I'm over that stage. I'm over it. I never liked Facebook, honestly. I was so devastated by the loss of MySpace that it just tarnished my ability to like Facebook the way that others did. I wasn't prepared. I could not believe the mass exodus of MySpace before my eyes. Devastation. I was like, why are you all on this app? But then when I went to college, it was like, nobody was on MySpace. Nobody. Someone poked you on Facebook. The way that Facebook still has so many people on it, like I have almost 200,000 followers on Facebook, and they're active, and like the Facebook groups, like they are very active. Like I'm like, y'all still over here. And I still have an attitude about Facebook because Facebook came and killed MySpace. I'm loyal. I can't rock with you for real. I just can't. It's not right. It's not right. I was always scared of Twitter. Twitter, especially OG Twitter, it's not as scary as it is now. Twitter today, whoa. And I'm not calling it X because what the hell are you talking about? But OG Twitter was the scariest place on earth. You couldn't get me to step one big toe on that app. I said, whoa. You could see real life things happening on Twitter. Real life things in all capacities of that word. As soon as you open the app. No warning. I'm like, oh no. I will never be grown enough for Twitter. I will never be grown enough to be on there. Yeah, Aaron, I can always tell a Twitter girl whoever got the best GIFs, whoever got the best memes, I know they was on Black Twitter. They be so quick with it. Erin, I don't know. I think when I think of Erin, I think of her with like 6 computer monitors. And anything you say, she got something ready for your ass. Like, bink. No matter what it is, she got something to respond that is perfect for that exact moment. Every time. Every time. Like, she like, what's his name from Kim Possible? That used to stay home. I think he was in a wheelchair. Kim Possible characters. That's what I see. Wade. There go Erin right there. There go Erin right there. This is what she doing right now. And she knew exactly what I was talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Do you see? She already knew what I was talking about. I'm sitting here Googling and she was like, Wade. She probably got something for that too. She probably got a Wade GIF waiting. It's crazy. Same with Chris. Other that. Paired with an obscure song reference. Right. Brain is too quick. This is coming together exactly as I wanted it to. And that's making me feel warm and fuzzy. Is it taking an extraordinary amount of time? Yes. But not really. But kinda. But not as long as it could have. So, there's that. A win is a win. Because the skin is blended. Okay, the skin is sitting pretty. Very pretty. Will coloring wigs be the same as coloring locks? I feel like you would do the lock strategy kind of combined with this because you need it to be like, it's not shiny, it's more of a sheen. So the locks, I usually make them look like pretty shiny, but if I wanted it to be a wig, I would reduce the shine a little bit and make it look more textured versus like silky, you know? You're welcome. You don't know me. I do have to go to bed on time because I told myself this week I need to prioritize. If I do nothing else on my to-do list, I need to get up on time and go to bed on time. Because that sets the tone for the whole day. It sets the tone for the whole day. And I need to stay up off these apps. Stay off the apps. I got my own social media at home. I need to talk to somebody. I need to flip some pages and go outside. Okay? There go my social and my media. It's hard because I work here. So I kind of need to know what's hip, what's fresh, what the kids are up to. You know, I need to keep my finger on the pulse. You know what I'm saying? So I do need to do a little recreational scroll to see what's going on. And it sucks you in, you know? I'm here trying to do research, and next thing you know, I'm crying and laughing at 4 a.m. And it's not okay. It's not all right. I have dreams, I have goals, I have ambitions. Because you know what? If I do what I need to do right now, then I could be scrolling, laughing, kikiing on somebody's yacht in a few years from now. Okay? I could always scroll later. That's what I tell myself. I could always scroll later. I don't have to scroll right now. And that's what I'm trying to keep in my mind, you know? I don't have to scroll right now. So, there's a time and a place. But it's also like, I feel like I can't just, every time I eat, I can't just get on my phone and scroll. Or when I'm doing something like stationary, I get on my phone and scroll. Like, can you put the phone down? Dang. And I be hopping. I be app hopping. Hopping. I'm over here. Now I'm over here. Now I'm over there. You can't catch me. You gotta be quicker than that. You got to be quicker than that. But we getting it together. Still might have some scrolling occupy my mind. Yeah. I think in this year in particular, for the transition we are entering in, it would be in our best interest, especially the 92%, to find something else to do. Simply put the phone down and find something else to do. Because the way I know these apps are going to be enraging me on a regular basis, let me just, yes, like color. That's the perfect thing to do. Because this don't count. Because we in here minding our business. This is not scrolling. Like, we in here chilling. I'm coloring. You're looking at your screen, but you're looking at your screen of a piece of paper. I don't know. I feel like that cancels it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, is it really media or is it you watching someone color? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. You gotta cut yourself some slack. Like 7 years ago, I had no social media. Hello? Ain't that something? Why does the hair look just like a real fro? I watch you and I still don't get it. I'm happy. Yay! We got a fro. We got a fro. We got Lauryn Hill at home. That's actually, truly, really, honestly stunning. Stunning. All right. What kind of color do I want to come in and do a little highlighting with? Hey, Jade. Any new coloring books coming out? Always working on something. I'm always in the lab with something, very much something every time. All right. Thank you, Dawn. Let's see. What do I want to do? Because we want to add some sheen without it being overly shiny. We wanted to like kind of create some sections for us. Create. And the color that I'm using, by the way, is Brown Ochre by Karen Dash. And it's just like a light caramel brown. So I'm not coming in with a white or a super light color because we don't want it to come across too bright. There might be little areas where we'll add some bright shine, but we want it to have that nice, fluffy, kinky texture. So I'm using it to like kind of create sections. And this is a very safe color to come in with at first as we build. I'm not gonna be building that much tonight because I'm leaving you in 1 minute. Is it 1 minute or 2? I can't tell. 1 minute. What do I think of? I find myself reaching a lot for the luminance, and I can't tell if it's because it's new or if I like it better. But performance-wise, they are very comparable. They are. They are. So I don't think you can go wrong with either of them. Does anyone know what color marker she used for the hair? I used copper at first, and then I used dark brown. I want to say it was a dark brown. I think I want to say I used dark brown on top, and then black colored pencil. So, and time's up. We made good progress. We didn't get as far as I thought we would 2 hours ago, but we did get pretty far. Pencils down. Okay, pass it to the front. So we are done here. This is again the coloring calendar. So this is Miss January. I'm excited to finish her tomorrow I'm not going live tomorrow. So maybe I'll work on something else tomorrow and we'll finish this together on Wednesday. I'll come back on Wednesday at 9, maybe like 8:30, 9 p.m. I'll let y'all know. All right. I hope everyone has an amazing night. Thank you for hanging with me. I will see you in these internet streets. I love you. Good night.